I'm here with head coach Jamie Zorbo of the Kalamazoo College football Hornets. Coach, thanks for your time today.
Pleasure to be here, Chris. Thanks for your time.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about kind of where things are now that we've gotten past the bye week. We're 3 games into the season, and you guys definitely got a chance, hopefully, to rest up and catch up on things. Can you just talk to us a little bit about how things have been in the bye week and what we've learned about the team up till now?
Yeah. Bye week kind of takes on a different form year to year, depending on where your team is at. This year, I felt like we were a little banged up, and we needed to get some rest some guys up, and then use it as an opportunity to get some of the younger guys on our team more reps and a chance to show what they're made of. Chance to break the depth chart and contribute a little bit more on special teams and other areas in offense and defense. And I felt we did that. We had our best week of practice to date so far this year. Last week, the kids really refocused, and we basically came away from the first 3 games of the season knowing that we're not where we need to be. We certainly aren't doing the things that we set out to do so far this season, but we've got our conference season ahead of us, and I think we all feel like there's a lot of progress to be made. Kids approached last week with the right frame of mind. They came ready to work. They got better. A lot of young guys got reps and did really well, and I think it was a great lead into conference play and really preparing for Adrian this week. We know we have to step it up in every phase of the game in order to compete in our league and do well, and we start off with a very, very tough league opponent in Adrian College.
You learn something new about your team every day, and after 3 to 4 weeks, you learn new things about your team, what you're good at, what you need to improve on. If you could maybe nail down 1 or 2 things after 4 weeks that you guys think are going to have to be different as you approach the next several games.
Well, I think on offense, the big thing is we're going to have to be a more run-dominant team. We're going to have to learn to find ways to run the ball more effectively and use the run game to open up our passing game. And that's something that has not really been something we've done in years past. We've been more pass reliant, but we're really going to need to focus on the run game and finding different ways to open up the run game for some of the players on our team. We got a host of running backs that we like to get the ball to, and I think we've got a few receivers that we can use in the perimeter run game as well. And the quarterback's a big part of that too. The quarterback has to be more a part of the running game in order for us to be successful. And I think that will make everything a little easier on offense for us, and we'll start putting more points on the board. I think we need to learn to be a little bit more disciplined. We had a lot more penalties in Game 3 than we've had in the first 2 weeks, and we've got to be more disciplined. We can't make costly errors that hinder our ability to be successful on drives on both sides of the ball. And just playing assignment sound football and trust in one another, I think is going to be key going forward.
Okay, and then lastly, Coach, who are some of the guys, some of the sleepers, the scout team guys that are really stepping up and helping give the team a good look? Some names that we should be thinking about there.
Yeah, Chris, I'm glad you mentioned that. That's something that we try to recognize weekly in our program. Probably doesn't get a lot of publicity to anybody from the outside looking in, but we call it our Hornet Elite Practice Players of the Week. Something we try to honor every week with guys that we feel are showing up and giving great effort and helping us win on Saturday. And this past week on offense, it doesn't always have to be necessarily a guy that's not a starter. This guy is somebody who gives great effort every single day, and he just stood out last week to everybody on our staff. CJ Foster is just a high effort guy, high energy guy, and when he has the ball in his hands, he's going to give you his best effort. He makes everybody around him better. So we definitely wanted to honor that this past week. On defense, it was Luke Fountain, who's a young guy coming up, the freshman outside linebacker. Made some big plays, actually made a really big hit in practice that got the energy going in practice last week, which was kind of cool to see. And he's gaining confidence every single day. He was our defensive Hornet Elite Practice Player of the Week. And then on special teams, Clay Rosema is a guy, he is always there when we need a demonstration team. He is first in line. He's ready to work. He gives his best effort. that really showed through in practice last week, and that makes a world of difference when we're trying to give a great look on special teams and get our special teams units ready for Saturday. So he stood out big time.
Coach, thanks so much for your time today.
I appreciate it, Chris.